Share it again. There's a lot of chords over there. Yeah, last time I saw you on the talk on the show was the Obid video. Actually, I didn't even see you. I saw the part of it.
Let's go, baby.
And then we'll go from there.
Hold on. Last little detail that I need, though. Sorry.
Yes. We are live. Welcome.
Everyone, welcome to Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Live. Shout out to everybody out there tuning in on the Instagram, on the YouTube. This episode right here is brought to you by Kika Labs. Of course, shout out to Kika Labs for allowing us to do this. And if you guys are not familiar with the new platform right here, we talk sports. We got an hour filled of nothing but sports talk, to be specific, San Diego, and maybe a couple other national news sports talk. But my name is Victor V, joined by my brother and co-host Smoke Dog. Yes, sir. And a lot of crazy stuff happened over the weekend, man. Not necessarily just in San Diego sports, but major sports. And we're going to get to all of it. We're going to cover all of it. But I do want to start off first with the San Diego Football Club.
SDFC.
That's right, man. My boys played in Portland and unfortunately took an L, dude. craziest way to lose. It's playoff time for MLS right now. But so check it out, dude. So these guys played an amazing game. Super hard, bro. They played their hearts out. But Portland did the same thing, dude. Came back, tied up the game, forced it into penalties, and that's where SDFC took the L, dude.
That's where we took that.
Couldn't keep up with the penalty shots, and couldn't handle it. But they got one more match, final match coming up this Sunday.
In Snapdragon, though, hey, we all got to show up. Let's go, man. Playoff soccer in San Diego. Go ahead, Big.
That's right. Winner take all on Sunday. So let's keep on rooting on for SDFC. Last and final game against Portland. And we'll see who moves on in the playoffs.
We'll see, man. It's kind of
It'll be
like
tight.
San Diego and Portland have like a rivalry because isn't there something else going on
Oh,
soccer-wise?
yes,
this
sir.
weekend?
Yes, sir, man. When it still comes down to the soccer, of course, we cover our ladies too. San Diego Wave. Ladies are finally stepping in to their playoff mode. Also facing Portland on Sunday.
In
So
the quarterfinals in Portland. Let's go.
it's a little crazy, dude. So definitely this weekend in San Diego soccer, the rival is Portland on the male squad and on the female squad. So let's go San Diego, babe.
Hey, so let's talk about those two. You know, SDFC first season playoff team. The San Diego Wave. The last 4 seasons, they've been in the playoffs 3 times. So it's looking really good for these guys. Portland, you got your work cut out for you because San Diego's coming for that ass, baby. It's the real Better Cup. Let's go.
Let's go. And don't get me wrong, bro. I think the ladies too. I don't know if it was last season, or maybe 2 seasons ago, but they were able to really level up their game, and I think they won the Shield. I don't know exactly what the Shield means or what it's for, but they definitely put it down, and it's about that time of year for them. So we'll see how it turns out on Sunday.
Hey, playoff soccer, baby. Let's go, San Diego, man. We're rooting for both you guys. The Wave, SDFC, hell yeah. And the new season for the San Diego Soccer, indoor soccer, right here in Oceanside at Front Wave Arena. That actually starts November 28th. So be ready for that. And there's actually an awesome limited edition giveaway t-shirt that day.
Hey, man, stoked on not necessarily just what San Diego is offering, but also here in North County, man. Front Wave Arena,
Oh, yeah.
we speak about it all the time. We got the Sockers starting the season once again, but also we got the San Diego Clippers. Don't forget about that. G League in motion. First game of the season starts on Friday, November 14th. Limited edition merch. Make sure to pull up. It's going to be awesome. You already know.
Let's go. Front Wave Arena, man. The events are popping this not off season, but this winter holiday season, let's call it. Halloween just happened. The scariest thing that I've seen was the damn Dodgers won the World Series.
Bro, tell me about it. Well, all right, fuck it. Best way to transition right there. Yes, it was scary, and yes, it was on Halloween when everything was decided. The fate of the LA Dodgers. And I'll tell you what was the scariest part
I'll
about
tell you what. Tell me what.
it was that stupid wall and the ball getting jammed without these freaking guys throwing their hands out. That game's over, bro. World Series champ would be Blue Jays in 6 games, but for whatever reason, refs.
I heard there was also a missed call at home plate. Tie goes to the runner, and it didn't really play out that way. I didn't really watch that game. I was too busy living life. I'm not a Dodger or a Blue Jay fan, so.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of things that happen here and there, bro. And I don't know. I mean, I got to give it to the Dodgers. They played well. They especially 7th game, coming from behind, tying up the game. Dude, respect.
Respect. You guys are the World Series champions. I'm proud you brought it to the West because now the Padres can whip the World Series champions' ass more than one time a season. But think about a few scenarios in those games. I really do believe the Blue Jays should have won that extra inning game. And I also believe that Kershaw, if that dude didn't swing at the pop right there, he would have walked in the winning run for the Blue Jays. So, yeah, he's the hero, but he could have been the 0 because the Kershaw curse is finally over. He's retiring, but man, he was not the best for the Dodgers late in his career.
All right. And before we dive in a little bit more into the World Series and World Series champions, I do want to get into this one specific stat that I saw, came across my desk, and I was like, very interesting. All right. So when it came down to game 7, World Series versus NBA Finals, there was more viewers for MLB game 7 compared to game 7 of the NBA Finals, roughly by about 9 million viewers, which is massive. I don't know what it means for the ratings or whatever, but facts right there. There was more viewers watching MLB playoff baseball, World Series baseball, Finals baseball compared to the NBA championship.
Okay, all right, man. Well, I mean, duh. I don't think the NBA is that exciting anymore, and honestly, I don't think the NFL is that exciting anymore. But that's just my opinion.
No, it's true, dude. It's 100% true. The NFL, I mean, they're kings and they market the shit out of their product. But the NBA it's been soft and it's not exciting, bro. I mean, the last exciting game that I watched was probably just a few hours ago, and that was, I think it was San Antonio Spurs versus the LA Lakers.
It was only the best game because you just watched it.
And no. Check it out, dude. So it really comes down to like the last minute of the game. If you guys saw the game, you know what I'm talking about. But it literally came down also specifically and mostly to the last 5 seconds of the game because there were so many fouls, so many calls, so many missed opportunities by San Antonio to like either tie the game or win the game. But you know, it just built up the drama, build the intensity of the game a little bit more. But aside from that game, dude, yeah, NBA it's soft, dude. Like you could tell these guys are flopping on purpose, just like they do on soccer to get a call, and that's not sports, bro. That's
and they're getting
theater.
a call. That I think that's the thing, though. They're getting the call. It's like,
Mhm.
come on, guys, the refs. You got to be a little more stern about like the rules at this point. You know, like, NBA. I'm sure it's hard because you're actually playing on a hard court, literally, but you're getting paid these millions and millions of dollars, and you're flopping, looking like a dead fish on TV. You know, getting paid millions of dollars, married with kids, and this is what you're showing your children how to do when you made it so hard to become a professional athlete. I think it's ridiculous. You know,
Very
play the
ridiculous. Very ridiculous, dude. Just like some of the calls in the World Series, as we mentioned. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's because of the new way that we
I think you
gamble.
do know, Vic. I think you
and
do
and
know.
we manage sports, and you know there's so many different outlets and money being involved. It's a little crazy, dude. I'm not gonna say it was rigged or whatever, but it may could have. I don't know, but you know the winner was decided on the field, and that's all I know. That's what I'm gonna go by. And talking about the winners, here is a picture to all my Dodger fans.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And my favorite picture, and mostly because there's one guy that I feel like really showed up for the Dodgers, and he's the one that made the difference in the World Series. So he earned nothing but my respect. My man, Yamamoto, World Series MVP. How can you not give it to him, bro? He's the man, dude. He won, and not necessarily won the games that he pitched and started on, but like on one of them, he just completely shut him out, dude.
No,
like
that's how you
dominated.
That's playoff. That's a playoff player.
100%.
Everybody needs to play like that in the playoffs. Like that's where
Take
it's
some
at.
notes,
Yeah, he's the MVP for a damn reason.
and not just that.
He earned it. He was hurting, bro. You could see it in his face as a workhorse, struggling, still making those accurate pitches, man. Still doing what he had to do to have his team win. Oh, until his last hurrah, man. Hey,
See, and my favorite part was not necessarily just that he was killing it in his starts, but like this is just the beginning of the legend of Yamamoto. So he starts game 6. He ends up getting the win for game 6, pitches insanely. Then the following day comes out of the bullpen and just shuts down the side, dude.
shut it down.
legendary, dude. And honestly, he's the main reason why the Dodgers won the World Series because it was there for the taking for the Blue Jays, dude. And I told my pops because I was watching with my dad. My dad's a Dodger fan. I don't know if you guys knew that, but he really is. But
We
I,
all knew that, Vic.
I told him, dude, because like the game was basically over, dude. But Rojas just made a miracle, but it was not necessarily over once that home run hit. The Blue Jays still had it. They had to win it on the ninth. They had to win it in the ninth. They fell short. I think Vladdy hit, and it was super close to a home run. Just didn't happen. But I told my
He
pops,
was
I was
over for that game too, right?
what was that?
Was Vladdy over for that game too?
No, he got on base a couple of times. He's actually one of the better players in the offseason or postseason, sorry. But I told my pops, dude, I was like, if this game goes to extra innings, it's over. Dodgers are gonna win. Even though I was rooting super hard for Kirk and Vladdy and the whole entire Blue Jay squad, but it didn't work out, dude. Didn't work out, and that's baseball. What can you say, dude?
That's baseball, baby.
But when it comes to the extra innings, this is the motherfucker that really Rojas just set it off. But this guy, he shut down. Yeah, Will Smith smacked them birds.
That's your
in their
favorite
mouth.
player. I know you love Will Smith.
Hey man, I gotta tip off my hat to that guy. Don't necessarily respect him as a gentleman, but you know, as a player, it's definitely better than me. That's all I know.
You know, and let's get it straight. A lot of Padre fans, I'm a diehard. He's a diehard. Season ticket holders. I don't necessarily don't like the Dodger players. I don't like the Dodger fans. And I told him I don't like the Dodger organization, how they do these little weasel moves to spend all this money they're not even spending to get all these players just because they're in Hollywood. So I don't appreciate that. But as for players, you guys are top tier, and I respect every single one of you. The main one is, of course, tell him, Vic.
Mookie
Betts.
Yeah, dude. I'm 100% there with Smoke. I'm not gonna talk about the money. I'm not gonna talk about nothing like that because, hey, you guys won, dude. Respect. You guys won, and you guys got some badass players. Everything else, yeah, don't necessarily
Let's
enjoy
check the
film.
comments. Is anybody talking to us? Let's check.
Yeah. Let's go quickly to the YouTube and let's go to the Instagram. Shout out to everybody on the Instagram. We got Louis Lope, we got Humble Photography, Vista Boy, and we got Ricky's Auto,
Appreciate
Los
you, Mom.
Chivos. People tuning in for sure, dude.
Oh yeah. Plus we're streaming in Japan, Indonesia, Australia, man. We got all you guys, man. So we appreciate all those loves too. We can't really check those right now at the moment, but hey, man, we love you guys. Let's go.
All right. Let me see if I have any more slides. And
Do you have any more? You're almost out.
Yeah. This is my last and final slide before we move on from the Dodger talk. Right here.
What is this, Vic?
This is probably my favorite thing that happened in the World Series. Not because Alejandro Kirk hit into a double play, but because after he hit into a double play and he had a broken bat on the field, everybody just started celebrating. Everybody was on the field getting ready for the trophy to be brought out, but nobody ever thought about picking up that bat off the field. And I just think that's not just hilarious, but it's legendary on its own. So
Probably a
shout out
bad
to the
luck
Captain
bat
Kirk.
there. I wouldn't want to touch that shit either, honestly.
Yeah, maybe
You know,
baseball players are a little superstitious.
A
Yeah,
little,
100%.
yeah. I say baseball players are the most superstitious people in the sports. I don't know any other. Is there any superstition in basketball?
Maybe. I mean, look at LeBron James. He's always throwing powder.
Soccer, maybe. You know, I'm thinking like a lot of water sports. There's probably a superstition.
I mean, they shave for a reason.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Shave, do a certain type of workout or routine because that's always a fear of drowning.
Yeah, I mean, rituals are different than superstition, but I guess they go hand in hand a little bit.
Is it different though? Is it different?
We'll have to go check.
Hey, I'm asking you guys: are rituals different? Are they different than superstitions? Let me know. Let me know right now.
All right. Well, moving on to what actually matters here to all of us in San Diego.
No.
We got to.
We're
Starting
doing it.
off with the big dog, there is a lot of announcements coming into the city. New manager for the Padres.
Yes.
Official released. We got Craig Stammen being the new skipper of
Let's
the
go.
San Diego Padres.
Let's go.
We're gonna have to wait and see what the man does, dude. Because yes, we got a manager. Great, thank you, AJ. But
Let's
now
go.
we need a bench coach. We need a hitting coach. We need a lot of things, bro. They're not calling it necessarily a rebuild, but it kind of has a little bit of that feel, at least in the coaching department. So we'll
You
see how
know,
it goes.
Vic is 100% right, and I'm excited. Is it a rebuild? That's your opinion. But we have a lot of core coaches and a lot of core players that are staying here, and maybe we just needed a little refresh. Different minds. To compete. And to be competitors. So I'm excited for this new look of the Padres because our core is nasty, man. I mean,
Core is insane.
we could talk about who we lose, and we will talk about that, but if we talk about who we have too, I mean, gosh, I'm not worried at all, brother. I'm keeping the faith, baby. But let's talk about Craig Stammen, our new manager, our new skipper for the San Diego Padres. He's been 6 seasons with the San Diego Padres. He was a key player in the 2020 Wild Card Series when we had to play there. So, I mean, also, he's the 5th most frequent used pitcher in franchise history. That means he was the go-to guy, the 5th most in franchise history. Respect him. He was also in the organization ever since he retired.
Yeah, he was actually, I think, an assistant to AJ Preller up in the office. So he's been with the organization for quite some time, dude. Not just on the field, but a little behind the scenes also.
And you guys want to say you want Pujols? Of course, we're going to talk about that. But you know what? That'd be a first-time manager as well. We at least got someone who's a San Diego Padre, a first-time manager. So I'm super excited, man. Joe Musgrove's excited. I don't know if you've seen Marty Caswell's interview with him and everybody, but that's amazing. I'm stoked. How do you feel? How do you feel, Vic?
I'm waiting for him to really prove himself when it comes to the season. I mean, things will kind of start to shape up once around spring training, but I think it's fair. It's fair to give a man a shot, especially when he's spent so much time in the organization. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think everybody wanted Pujols. I wanted Pujols. It was a little bit more splash. It was a bigger name, more attraction to the team. But don't forget what has been established here ever since 2018 that started showing in 2020 is a Padre way. And I think that's where AJ's at. He wants to continue that Padre way. And although Pujols would have been a great hire, give the team a new shape, a new feel, that would have maybe tarnished a little bit of the Padre way, because it wasn't just going to be Pujols. It was rumored that even Yachty was going to come out here, Yachty Molina. So,
he's trying to be a coach now?
Yeah, no, he was going to be part of the package with Pujols. So it was a little bit more exciting, don't get me wrong, but again, it just maybe didn't fit necessarily what the Padres are trying to really establish in the long term.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think our caliber and our pedigree is different than most teams, and they're sticking to their guns on what the expectation is to be a Padre. And so in-house, I mean, come on, dude. Wouldn't you want to be hired from, starting as a rookie? You know what I mean? And then you work your way up in your company, and then wouldn't you want to be, offered the boss job? So come on, man. Put yourself in his shoes. Congratulations, Craig. Let's go, coach. Come on, Skip. Let's do this. Hey.
Let's go, Padres, man. And on some really good positive news when it comes not just the organization, but our players alone, dude. We got Mr. Fernando Tatis Jr., Gold Glove winner.
Baby.
Who
San Diego, he already wears gold. Now he's got a glove to match, baby.
That's my right fielder right there, dude.
But I smell silver too.
Of course we do, man. Silver slugger, third baseman, Mr. Manny Machado.
Minstrel, baby. Oh, dude.
Looking good out here in San Diego, baby.
Credit well deserved, man. I'm very biased, but I would give a lot of these other guys more awards too, but that's just me.
Yeah, and another little fun note that happened this week, man. I got a chance to be down at the ballpark that same day. I'll maybe show you guys what I got at the ballpark.
Ooh.
But Peter Seiler Way is official. Well deserved. Shout out to Papa Pete.
Papa Pete, man, well deserved, man. Always showing up to your establishment. Always awesome. Let's check the comments. Is anybody else? Was anybody else downtown? Anybody else see that in person yet?
Oh, okay. So in the Instagram, shout out to the Instagram. We still got just about the same amount of people watching, but not so many comments today. So it's all right, dude. It's all right. We don't necessarily need too many comments today because I'm gonna let you know right now. This is probably gonna be one of the most interactive episodes that me and Smoke do when it
Let's
comes
go.
to the slides. Probably the most slides we're ever gonna use in an episode. So keep in touch on that and let us know how it goes.
Let
But
us know.
aside from Peter's side of the way, dude, because if you guys don't know, it's basically where the member gates are. So
Okay.
that's gonna be the road. Let's get this. We did get a spring training schedule. So here we go, man. Spring training 2025 starts off with Seattle, then followed up by Kansas City, and third game will be against the reigning two-time back-to-back champions, the LA Dodgers.
Yes, and we're gonna play. That's a split game though, so we're not gonna have our full squad, but we're also gonna play them February, I think 22nd. For the and it's gonna be in Arizona. Thank goodness, it's not gonna be in Korea or nowhere crazy like that. So it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, dude. And so we're still slightly gracing a little bit of the spring training. I'm gonna make this a little bit more global and not just stick to
You
San
son of a
Diego.
bitch, I was gonna surprise you. with this.
WBC World's Baseball Classic starts in March, but get this. Preseason, technically, for at least the WBC, preseason games, at least for the Mexico squad, will begin March 3rd, starting off with major league teams, Diamondbacks of Arizona and the Dodgers of Los Angeles on March 4th. Trip.
You know what also happens March 4th? It's gonna be Padres versus Great Britain in Arizona. So yeah. World Baseball Classic exhibitions. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be Padres versus the Great Britain team in Peoria, Arizona. So pretty much we get home field advantage. Let's go.
Mhm. Yeah, and I forgot. I read this other note. I don't know the dates, but the Blue Jays will be playing Team Canada. So that's pretty cool, dude. This WBC
That's
is
gonna
probably
be
gonna be one of the
fun.
best ones so
That's
far.
gonna be so fun, man. I'm excited for these little exhibitions. I think that's gonna be super cool. It's gonna be see who's crazy, who's playing against their team, because there's a lot of players who are playing for the World Baseball Classic who are MLB players. Man, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, but you know what hasn't been sweet back to the Padre realm is some of the coaching staff that we lost, bro. And
You love them. I was
I
skeptical.
did like the man. So big shout out to Victor Rodriguez. I think
out,
he definitely established something with the boys. It just didn't necessarily pan out for 2025. Definitely missing a lot of power. And
He's going to the Astros, so we'll see.
well, watch, man. The Astros are gonna probably end up being a playoff team next year. So
Now they're gonna have a long streak of not hitting.
I'm not looking forward to the new Astros, dude. And you know what team I hate probably more than the Dodgers?
Oh,
It
God,
might
the
end up being
Raiders?
the Astros, dude.
Really? Oh, wait, I do not like the Astros.
I don't think anybody likes the Astros, dude.
I think it goes Dodgers, Yankees, Astros for me,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
and then it probably would be Detroit because they beat the Padres in the World Series.
Well,
I don't really hate Detroit though.
Yeah.
It's just because of that.
they have a
only
decent
reason.
uniform.
I like Detroit.
Yeah.
Speaking of uniforms, go ahead, bring it up, brother. That's a great segment, Vic. You already know what to do.
Let's get it, man. We got the tease for this
Booyaka,
year.
booyaka.
Mr. Dominic Mysterio gave us a tease with a little Dia de los Muertos celebration day of the new City Connect 2.0 that will be unveiled April 2026. So we'll see how it goes. They're basically
Okay,
teasing.
Leave it up. I want you.
Okay,
I want you guys to think about this. What do you guys think? The lighting's kind of off. Is this going to be a pure white? Is this going to be a little cream? I know it's going to be maybe the old school '90s where we went to the World Series. But what do you think? Are they really going to look like? You know, are they going to go back to the pinstripe? I would love that.
I would like a pinstripe. I don't know. I think they are going to end up basically using the same color scheme of the 90s. I think it's very nostalgic. And as we all know, nostalgia always sells. So, yeah, of course they're going to try to get more jerseys. I don't know if it's going to be full cream jersey. I don't know if it's going to be an orange jersey or blue jersey. But if the hat is similar to what the jersey is going to be, then probably a white or cream jersey with a couple of blue and orange accents, and can't wait, man. Pretty excited for it.
I would say to fuck it up, dude. Blue jerseys, pinstripe pants with orange on the sides. Oh, that'd be so with the white at the SD. That would be such a home gnarly City Connect look, right? Because I mean, look at our last City Connects. They were pretty extreme.
Yeah, they're bright.
So why not do something amazing like that? I want to know what you guys would think. What would you guys do? Like, what would be your ideal? We already know the color scheme, so what do you think?
Yeah,
that's a good
interesting.
One, man.
Yeah,
that's a good one, man.
All right, so where should we move on to next? Because
did you already say the Clippers opening day?
The Clippers or the
G League, man?
Oh,
the outside.
Yeah, that was part of the intro a little
Ain't
bit.
No league like the G League at November 14th, baby.
Okay, so far we've covered soccer,
yes,
baseball, World Series,
okay.
A little bit of local and WBC.
We got football.
We got football that we can get into.
Let's start local. San Diego State, man, #1 in Mountain West. Man, they just, you know what they don't know how to do? They don't know how to lose, baby. They're all looking good all around. San Diego State. They're actually playing the 4th-ranked Hawaii in Hawaii Saturday. So, man, SDSU fight, baby. Let's go. Let's go beat Hawaii and show them why we're #1. Let's get it. Some crazy news though, in football. Antonio Brown. You guys remember him? Steeler?
Yeah, I think I remember him.
Dude, he just got arrested, man. Charged, accused of attempted murder. I guess there was a soccer event last March, and there was a shooting, and I guess he was the one. I don't know. You know what I mean? So that's something crazy. But also, we all heard what happened today. Very sad news. Marshawn Keelan. Respect, man. It's just sad news. But I just want to say, man, if someone you know or if you are struggling with anything, please, in a crisis, call or text 988. They can help, man. They can definitely hear you. So, man, all love.
All love, baby. Again, if you guys know any loved ones that might be going through some stuff, hey, reach out. Talk to them. And if you yourself feel like you'll have nobody to talk to, as Smoke mentioned, dial a number. There's always somebody out there to, hear you out and make sure that you're okay.
Crisis hotline, suicide prevention, text or call 988.
Sick.
Yeah, man. Well, it's all love, dude. There's also SmackDown. If we're talking wrestling,
let's pan it out a little bit, especially since we mentioned the next best Mysterio. Come on, dude. I saw the tease of John Cena, so let's bring it all together, dude. And Dom and Ray kind of got at it on Raw. So,
so you watch
I see the clips. I don't got time for everything, bro. But hey, you don't have to watch it live. Just keep up,
guys. We're getting them. No, yeah. So SmackDown, it was pretty cool. So actually, Raw was amazing. I love Raw. SmackDown's amazing as well. But yeah, Rey Mysterio's back. Rey Mysterio was out for since WrestleMania because Dominic Mysterio hurt him. He was actually really injured in life, got fixed, got doctor cleared to go. And now I think they're setting up for War Games in San Diego. Rey Mysterio Jr. versus his son, Dirty Dom Mysterio. That's going to be great. What I really wanted was John Cena versus Dirty Dom for the Intercontinental Championship because John Cena's never won that. And he would be, I forgot what we call that. Triple Crown, something.
Something like that, dude. Just the motherfucker with all the titles.
Yeah, the motherfucker won all the titles. He would have been that guy. So we'll see what happens at War Games. That's gonna be really exciting, though. Also,
wait, is it War Games or Survivor Series?
Survivor Series War Games is what they're calling it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So it's gonna be like two different, like a cage with two different things, and like fucking two different factions against each other. That's like that's the main event.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So I don't really know who it is yet, but it's gonna be pretty crazy.
Down.
Yeah, so that's War Games. Plus, it's gonna be a whole bunch of other stuff. Anyway, Petco Park, Great venue. I can't wait for anybody to see it. I'm gonna watch it on TV because those ticket prices are not my stilo.
Yeah,
That
and you know
is-
what? Talking about Petco Park, dude. So when I was down there, I actually got a chance to see these Survivor Series T-shirts, dude. They have the date. There's hoodies too, super badass quality stuff. But to everybody who's planning on getting a T-shirt, I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't know what the price will be day of event, but if you go right now downtown to Petco Park to the San Diego team store, you will find them shirts for roughly about $65 before tax. So make sure to hit up your homie with that discount card.
yeah, because dang. Oh yeah, it's pricey. You're already
For a fucking
paying
t-shirt?
for the ticket.
Yeah.
I think you should get a free ticket just to get in, son of a bitch. Wow. But anyway, it's gonna be crazy. So now there's also a John Cena tournament. And,
Yo, that's the one that kind of caught my eye. That's gnarly.
dude, pretty cool. I hope it's not staged. I wish they did the raffle real raw, in front of you. That'd be cooler, but that's why it's staged. But the first four is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sheamus. Sheamus, Irish, banger after banger. I like both those guys. I'm sure Sheamus might win. Shinsuke is dope. They don't give him enough screen time. I love Shinsuke Nakamura. The second one is Rusev versus Damian Priest. Now, I'm a big Damian Priest fan, but Rusev came back as a force. I don't know who's going to win that one. SmackDown, tomorrow, they're going to do two more matches. So we'll see. We'll know 4 more opponents.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, it's coming around in WWE, and for John Cena to go out this way, I think it's really really cool. Again, nostalgia sells, dude. So they're gonna make a tour. They're gonna bring out all the wrestlers that he faced previous to. So it's a good way to go out for John Cena and a lot of these other wrestlers that might not get the light of day as much anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you never know who's gonna win. Yeah, it's all about writing, but it's also about wrestling and unexpected injuries. Not saying this on purpose, but you never know. I know that Logan Paul joining the Vision was not the idea. Seth Rollins genuinely got hurt because it's exciting. Definitely not what I wanted. I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan. I like Becky Lynch, his wife. I think that would have been sick if they all visioned up, but we'll see what goes next.
Yeah, it's part of the script.
Speaking about the Pauls, hear about Logan Paul?
I did hear exactly what happened. And it's funny because just 2 months ago we were talking about this fight, how it would probably turn out, and how big of a thing it could be. So Tank Davis and Logan Paul were scheduled to fight this month of November. That fight no longer happening. It's been pulled.
Yes, but there also is breaking news. There's another fight that Logan Paul accepted out of nowhere, and what is that?
Oh man! So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a rematch fight. So we'll see how it goes for him.
Yeah. So it's Logan Paul versus Nate Diaz. Diaz is past his prime. He's still a badass, and he may lose. He probably will lose, but he's gonna get a lot of money. So
Yeah, no, he's still a badass, bro. I mean, what he did in UFC, the career that he built, the brand and name that he carries, it's very recognizable. And
him and his brother Nick Diaz too.
they're just badasses, bro. Like these motherfuckers love to fight. I'm pretty sure.
Badasses, bro.
I'm pretty sure that he is gonna lose the fight. I mean, come on, it's a Logan Paul show, so that's what Tank Davis pulled out. He's like, I'm not gonna fucking lose to this guy.
Well, he did say UFC. Did he not, guys? Did you hear about UFC?
Bring it.
You know more than I do.
Oh damn. I don't know that much about the UFC. I just know a lot of controversy in the sport. So Dana White, get it right.
They're also doing an official match on the White House. It's already been confirmed, but then the FBI has figured out there's more than over 100 fights that are flagged because of gambling issues. We don't really know the full details. That's not our business over here at the Smoke and Vic Sports Radio. But what are your opinions on the UFC? Do you think some of these fights were stopped unreasonably? The guy got his eye poked and left, and went, but he did go to the hospital. But you know what I mean? Because I think they lost big. I think that's what kind of not first started it, but that's what kind of like, okay, they are doing it.
Hey man, we know everybody is gambling, and we know what's going on in the whole sports market like that. Yeah, we choose to believe what we want to believe with what we see out there in the field, but everybody's taking notes from WWE, bro. Been telling you.
It's entertainment, baby. It's entertainment. Speaking about entertainment, what is going on in Oceanside? Do you know?
Oceanside? Nah, I don't really know too much about Oceanside, dude. I mean, I keep in the loop with a little bit of the local politics. I mean, don't want to get into it, but Prop 50 passed. Cool. And yeah, dude. When it comes to Oceanside, aside from the front wave, I don't really know too much of what's been going on as of late.
Man, well, the Moonlight Amphitheater doesn't do any sporting events, but in Vista, they do a lot of great things. You know a lot about Vista.
I do like Vista, man. Shout out to my friend, Mr. Joe Green. Hey, go vote for him.
Mean Joe Green. You know who Mean Joe Green is?
Wasn't he like a old school wrestler?
No, I think it was a Philadelphia Eagle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know who you're talking about now.
It could be wrong. You guys let us know. Anyway,
I think it might have been a Steeler, actually.
We're just ranting on and on, but I just want to finish off a little more about what we're known for, and that's the heart of the beats, the San Diego Padres. We are losing a lot, but I'm excited to what we can gain. What we did lose was finally stop paying Eric Hosmer. Yeah. So that's $13 million added to what we can spend. So, man, Hosmer, it was hard. Don't hate you, but dang.
Hey, I cheered for Hosmer when he was there, dude. But I'm going to tell you one person that nobody cheered for that is also gone, and that is third baseman coach, Mr. Tim Laper. Gone, dude. Signed with the Mets.
Oh.
So there's no more third baseman coach, the guy that goes like this. So you can go home. We don't got one of those no
He
more.
also knows all the signs. So that's kind of like, ugh.
So no hitting coach, no third base coach.
We do have a left fielder, though, because the Padres today re-signed
Ramon Laureano. They picked up his option for $6.5 million. He will be a Padre and wear that uniform with pride in 2026. Let's go, Ramon. We got a whole outfield now, bro. We got our left, we got our center, and we got a Gold Glove in right. So let's go, bro.
Man, we got a Silver Slugger at third. We got a veteran at short who's still consistent. Who do you think our second is? I mean, obviously Iglesias is gone, so we got Crone Zone, and then we got Arias.
Arias is also a free agent, so we don't know what's going to happen with him. And we don't know what's going to happen with a lot of guys, bro. I mean, so King is a free agent, as we know, now that he opted out. Cease has been a free agent playing on the contract year. And those guys have been offered a qualifying offer to remain Padres for about $22 million in 2026. We'll see what happens or who even takes it.
So explain to them what opting out means. That means that they're free to test the market. If they don't find a better deal, they can come back, correct?
No, because you just completely rejected the offer. You decided to test your luck in free agency to see if somebody else will pick you up for a little bit more money. So unless you had a guarantee with the team, which is an opt-in, you opt in, you're like, okay, I'll play for you guys alone unless I get traded. But when you opt out, that means that you had an agreement that you could basically say, cancel, I'm going to be out instead and see if somebody else picks me up and pays me more. Dylan Cease, unfortunately, didn't have one because he was going to be a free agent, meaning that his contract was up regardless, and then now he has to find another squad or another job somewhere else in the league. So a lot of crazy things, dude. A lot of crazy things, just like continuing with the whole pitching staff, the ace of the rotation, the legend, the myth, the sensei of the pitching squad,
Darvish.
Yu Darvish, out for the season with elbow surgery. So
Yeah, but I think he would be a great, hands-on coach with Ruben Niebla, especially for a first-time manager like, who we have, Craig Stammen. So I think that'd be great. I am sorry. It sucks. Is he going to come back? Is he going to just use the Padres contract and then retire afterwards? Probably.
a lot of questions when it comes to Darvish, man. I hope he could at least come
Diaz,
back.
Diaz is gone. O'Hearn is gone.
Well, O'Hearn might return to Padres. That's what I'm getting right now. I mean, it's probably one of the cheaper first basemen that we could get that can deliver on our
We,
side.
we got rid of Wade. We got rid of Kyle Hart. Kyle Hart was an asset to us this year. Dang, bro. It could be sad. It could be a rebuilding phase, but it also could be exciting because, like I said, this is what we don't have. And now, Vic, help me out. What do we have, brother?
So we do have a lot of core players locked in. We
got No coming back.
well, when it comes to the pitching staff, yeah, Joe Musgrove coming back,
Oh yeah.
Randy Vasquez,
Hey,
Wandy Peralta,
Pavetta.
which
Dude.
was the ace of the squad 2025.
Those are smackers, guys.
And just to push it out furthermore into the pitching rotation, Morejón, we got Miller,
Hey, Adrian
Adam
Mason.
at some point, maybe after his rehabilitation.
Yeah, that'd be cool. He's probably like a playoff guy now.
There is a lot of other names, dude, that I could keep on rambling on when it
Dude,
comes
Mason
to pitching.
Miller's our closer for sure, brother.
But when it comes to the position players now, Jackson Merrill, Fernando Tatis, Manny Machado, Xander Bogaerts, Jake Cronenworth. What else do you want, dude? And now, I mean, Ramon Laureano coming back. Well, what else do you want, dude? You tell me, and then I'll tell AJ, and then he'll make it happen.
Boom. We'll talk to AJ personally. Let us know. I am not scared at all. We just pretty much got rid of, I wouldn't say the junk. We got rid of the expensive, pieces, and we got rid of pieces we don't really need. And we can gain a few more great ones. And that's all we need.
Yeah, because
I'm excited.
If you know baseball, you know this is true. The way you start off the season is not necessarily the way that you finish it. But what you use to start off the season is what's going to help you eventually bargain and get some more chips in the trade deadline and then make a real push for the postseason. It's an interesting business, bro. 6 months of real hard fucking labor, hard work. Yeah, it don't look like much because these fools are playing a game, getting paid millions of dollars, but it's a lot of brain power and a lot of fucking a lot of fucking commitment.
The chess game. I forgot. You told me what your favorite moment of certain plays were, and it was like I forgot what you told me. It was like the spur of the moment one. It's not necessarily the actual hit or the catch. It's more like, is he gonna run on me if I throw it? Can I tag him? Like something like that.
Yeah, because I can't remember. I think it might have been back when we were analyzing a little bit of the season. I think it might have been Arias at that moment. But yeah, dude, that's what baseball is. Like, you could try to play it safe and play small ball and this and that, because it's almost like boxing. Like, whoever has the most points is gonna win. That's the basis of the game. But you also gotta make the players make the play, because they could do a routine play, or they could maybe be a little bit more forced between the elements and get an error off of the play. So you just gotta make them play the play. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's the basis of the game, bro.
Yeah, I don't mind being an aggressive player, and aggressive doesn't mean mean or rude. It means like that. You gotta make the play, because if you're not, I'm safe. You're like, why would you go to second? Well, he had to throw it right, and more times than not they do. But there's those few times
where they fucking don't, and you capitalize.
Yes, sir. It's been a great show, man. This is episode 3. I can't wait for you to see me. SDFC though, this weekend, Snapdragon. Are you ready, Vic?
I'm ready, dude. I think everybody's fired up in San Diego.
Ready, San Diego? I'm ready.
And it's gonna move fast. Right after this final game with Portland, it's gonna move really fast because after that is every single game is an elimination game. So it's weird the way that MLS is set up, but it makes it a little bit more exciting, I guess. But rooting for the boys, I think they could get the win, and I think all of San Diego and all of Snapdragon is gonna celebrate hella hard down there in Mission Valley, dude. Because this team right here is pretty special, dude. Expansion team, first year in the league, and for them to have these type of accomplishments is cool. And I just can't wait to see what happens on Sunday, and hopefully get to see all the fans celebrate and get all those reels and replays up on my cell phone because I'm gonna watch the game, but I'm not gonna be tuning into all of your fucking stories minute by minute.
No, we'll watch it afterwards because we're watching the game, STFC. But before that, you got to shout the San Diego Wave. They're going to be playing in Portland at 12 o'clock, and they are playing a quarterfinal playoff game too. So, hey, these San Diego soccer teams are playing to win. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Man, it's beautiful, man. As always, I'm Smoke.
And I'm Vic. Smoke and Vic coming to you via Kicker Labs from beautiful North County. Appreciate everybody on the YouTube, everybody on the Instagram, and anybody out there actually on the just audio platforms. You guys might not see us through the YouTube, know exactly how we look like or anything, but yeah, appreciate you guys listening to the Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour. It's awesome, dude. Last thing I do want to dive into though, before we get a chance to close this out, because our intro is a little long, so sometimes it eats up a couple of minutes for us. But there was this one slide, kind of retroceding and going a little bit back into the NBA. So the NBA is going global, just like baseball, just like NFL. They happen to have a game in Mexico City this past weekend.
What?
And I thought it was kind of cool. Not gonna lie. The way that they developed the court, I don't know if you see it, but it's a big like Dia de los Muertos, like sugar skull. Even the free throw line was a little pimped out.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh,
it was actually really sick, dude. I forgot the teams who participated on this game down there in Mexico City, but
was that an exhibition game or actual league?
No, it was an actual league game.
Oh, hell yeah, that's cool, man.
That down in Mexico City, I don't know if it was Estadio Azteca or because I can't really remember the arena, but it was cool because it gave me like high vibes of how a typical Lakers game or New York Knicks game or Brooklyn Nets game is. Because we all know for the NBA, for basketball, usually courtside is like you're a little uppity. And it did not disappoint or fail, even in Mexico City. A lot of big influencers, a lot of big heavy hitters and big names in the Mexican media market. And it was kind of cool. I mean, there was no Peso Pluma, I'll tell you that. But he's been out there with the Lakers, I think. So he ain't missing out on much.
Hey.
But it's dope. It's really cool the way that all these different sports from, again, MLB to NBA to NFL are really expanding the game. So I'm just waiting to see what NHL does.
Man, well, and next year NHL is gonna be doing a stadium game. They usually do it once a year. I forgot which teams they are. Excuse me, because I don't know the facts just yet. But I think it's gonna be somewhere epic, like outdoors. I have to make Green Bay or something like that.
Oh damn, that'd be sick.
Yeah, dude. So they'll be doing hockey in a football stadium next season. I forgot which one, so I could be wrong. So hey, if you guys know, put it in the comments, and I'll definitely spit it next week.
Yeah, because I know the NHL does this like for their All-Star break, or at least they started it last year. It's like the four nation face off. That thing it goes hard, bro. It's like a couple of different countries, kind of like a mini
Canada, USA, like a little tournament.
It's a mini WBC,
Okay.
But it goes hard, bro. Like, dude, if you guys are not into hockey or up to hockey, get right and check it out, dude.
Check it out.
Yeah, just like bull riding and just like a little bit of golf, like all that, dude. Get right,
Man.
Get right.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna start following pickleball, disc golf, cornhole, bowling. and I am bullshitting you guys. We ain't doing that. Let's go.
Nah, it's a little much, dude. I mean, all of those belong on ESPN3, and they haven't hired us.
You know what? Yeah, they got to hire us first. But you know what? It was a great show. I covered everything. I'm super excited for the Padres transition. I'm super excited for the SCFC and the San Diego Wave this weekend. SmackDown tomorrow. We're going to see the next opponents for John Cena's tournament. And other than that, San Diego State, you better dominate against Hawaii on Saturday. Let's go.
Okay, now that you brought them up, right before we dip out, let's give a big shout out to the men's basketball team coming back into the season in phenomenal shape, dominating their first game. Wow, dude! I'm telling you, dude, this team might end up making the Final Four. So we'll continue to be on the lookout for SDSU basketball squad because they're killing it so far. Just like football, dude. Football definitely way out of left field, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So shout out to the kids, shout out to the coaches.
Hey man,
let's keep on going.
Steven Strasburg, man, former World Series champion, pupil from Tony Gwynn, is now a special coach for the baseball team too. So hey, San Diego State in general, all your sports organizations, all your programs, fight. Let's go Aztecs.
Moving on up.
Heck yeah. Man, so what else you want to talk about? Are we done, brother? What, Vic? You got something else? How you been?
I mean, when it comes to the sports side, I think we just about covered everything, bro. I mean, I can't really think about much else. I mean, we covered even fake boxing a little bit.
You want me to do the recap on the bullwhip boxing again?
No, I think we're all right. Dude.
It is Thursday Night Football, though. Do you want to post the end result? It is
actually
Thursday Night Football.
That is perfect, dude. Let's double check on Thursday Night Football, dude. Because
hey,
I know it was the
Raiders, and I really don't want the Broncos.
And it was the Broncos. That's right.
If it ends in a tie, let's go Bolton.
Well, see, I told one of my best friends just yesterday. I was like, dude, okay, check it out. Just because of the luck of the Raiders, yes, the Broncos are probably the hottest team in the AFC West, but just watch.
The word luck.
But just watch, dude. Somehow the Raiders might end up winning the fucking game just out of their luck. Yeah, they're probably one of the worst teams in the NFL, but they might end up beating the Broncos.
If that team does win, we'd probably be in first place. These Superchargers, yeah, they're maybe from LA, but they're born and raised in San Diego. So
yeah, but I'm gonna shoot you guys the score as it sits right now. Quarter number 4 with about 7 minutes to left in the game. The score is the Broncos 10, the Raiders 7. So
who has the ball? Who has the ball?
As of now, minute 7, Raiders have the ball. So either field goal to tie it up, possibly a touchdown, maybe an onside kick. I don't know, dude. With the luck that these guys have, they might end up taking this game. We'll see.
They just might, dude. Well, I'm not going for either one of those teams. I hope it's a tie. I hope they get a field goal and it's 10-10 and they don't know what to do. So let's go.
Yes, sir.
It's obviously not an interesting game. You guys should have been watching the Smoke and Vic Sports Radio because it's only 10-7.
What a waste of Thursday for football.
Yeah, right?
All right. Well, everybody, let us know how you guys enjoyed this episode. And keep on shooting us all your comments, whether it's on the live or even on the clips. Let us know what you guys think, man, because we do see the interactions. We do see everything that you guys do for Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour. And before we close out, this is probably the last thing that I do want to drop, bro. Aside from saying thank you to everybody who tunes in every single week, I do want to let you guys know Friday. Yes, this Friday, we have a crazy release at Guadalupe Brewery. This Friday, again, Friday, Guadalupe Brewery in Vista is going down, holding down the launch of Triple OG Comics up-and-coming book. And it's an insane collab. You guys might have tuned in to the Kick It Labs, Kick It podcast episode with Bruce. He had the whole entire squad, Arm the Poet involved. But this project right here, something else, man. It takes you to the future 200 years from now. And I can't wait to see what our world looks like in about 200 years. We'll see. So shout out Triple OG Comics. Pull up to Guadalupe Brewery this Friday. Phenomenal. You already know. And yeah, I guess that was it, dude. So shout out to my boys. Shout out to you guys out there.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Smoke.
Oof.
And shout out to, honestly, the little unsung heroes of today. Because, again, we did have a lot of clips. I'll show you one of the clips right here again. But I think it's Friars Talk. We're talking Friars? No, it's not talking Friars. It's
Shout out Talking Friars. Shout out Friar Talk. Shout out Friars Digest, man. Like, I do follow you guys. Hope you guys follow us. We love, spreading each other's news.
yeah, because honestly, all these guys, they really help out with some of the content, bro. Because, like, yeah, we're out there doing research, but they also take the time to get involved a little bit. I mean, we got the homie right here.
Oh, and by the way, if you guys watch this live, thank you for being a part of history. This is the most lives we've ever used in the history of our show. So we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, it was one of those, dude. So
It's a history show.
yeah,
I'm excited. Congratulations one more time to the new manager, the new skipper of the San Diego Padres, Craig Stammen. Let's go.
let's go. We'll see what happens in 2026. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to spring training and looking forward to WBC and some of these professional teams playing the squads. So I'll be tight. But
Hey, we ain't see it. We won't see you tomorrow, but we'll see you next week.
that's right. And until then, keep on tuning in to Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour. Hope you guys are digging the slides. Hope you guys are digging the whole movement. Don't forget, this episode is brought to you by Kicker Labs. But not just that, man. What we do in the sports realm right here is by fans, for fans, and we try to make it fun and entertaining for you guys. So keep on tuning in. We will see you guys next week. But until then, LFGSD, baby.
Ooh.